Heyo everybody, it's Angel Valenciano here from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. You guessed it, with my very best friend in the whole wide world, Lily! Lila, say hello to everybody. Lily wanted to wear red today. Actually, she doesn't want to wear jackets at all. She gets scared whenever I whip out the jacket for the walks. She just looks at me and says, "You silly human, I have fur. I don't need no jacket." Nah, see, she knows I'm talking about her. Right, Lily? Anyways, onwards and upwards. 2016, 365 days of Angelito. Day 2. And it's a simple thing here. Right here, I'll show you. This is so funny because this is the old clubhouse by my house, and Lily and I like coming here because, well, we call that our spaceship. We usually sit over there on that little stool, and we think about life and stuff, and draw sometimes, and just ponder. But this one's really cool over here because it's like a door that's just hanging out in space. But I guess a long time ago there used to be steps, but there's no handle, there's no nothing on this door. It's just like door. Just door. Anyways, today's lesson is all about this. Check this out. And I did this, say, last spring, I think. 2015 springtime. Did what, you ask? Angelito, you've gone nuts. Of course. I'd rather be crazy than normal. But check this out. Look on this door. And I'm all about like just bringing things to light. But you're saying, Angelito, what in hell are we looking at? Like a door? There's nothing there. Okay, ready for today's lesson? Sometimes, when you're looking at life and reality and all this stuff that we like are going through, you know, we're constantly learning and just want to find out new things. Get to the point, Angelito. This is the point. Check this out. And I hope it comes out. And it may or may not. Oh, you can't really see it. But if you go closer enough, from out here you can't see anything. Sometimes to look into the truth or what's really out there, you gotta just change perspective. And of course it's not really working because the light doesn't shine. But I actually drew an image on this little panel here, and it's all about the way light hits it, that the image, you can actually see the image. Now I don't know, maybe you can see a little bit right here. But I drew a flower of life design on here. And it's funny because I draw stuff like, not graffiti, we do not graffiti things sometimes. But I draw like all on the clubhouse here and everything, you know, and like in the sidewalk chalk, and I do the sidewalk drawings over there, and the kids add to the drawings and whatever, and sometimes over there. But you know, in a couple days or whatever, like people come by and they erase it or they wash it off or whatever. But this thing's been here since last spring, and no one ever erases it. You can't really see it. Yikes. But the whole idea is there's a flower of life design that I put right there, and it's in oh, there you can see it. Right here. There. It's in lead. It's just in lead. And mostly, like 98% of the time, the light doesn't hit it and you can't actually see it. But in certain sunlight, it does come. It gets illuminated and you can see. What's the whole idea? It's the thing is some things may seem invisible, but it's all about perspective, folks. Once you change your perspective, things, sometimes in order to see, I don't like using the word truth because everybody's truth is their own truth, but in order to see new things in life, all you gotta do is change perspective. and I've been doing that lately. And when I approach a problem, like in my internet marketing business, or when I'm like looking into new theories and new ideas, it's just all in the way you look at it. Now it sounds simplistic at times, but really, if your mind is open enough to the idea, or to a certain idea, and you're like, hey, that doesn't ring true, that's not right. But if you actually shift your perspective, things, inspiration, I say, or, you know, imagination kind of hits you like a lightning bolt, and then you have that aha moment. So it's very important. I'll just keep this nice and quick and short here because it's freaking freezing. Sometimes, even if you just shift your perspective a little bit, just a little bit, you get that aha moment. And I don't know, just the way I am, and I love learning new things, and when things don't make sense to me, you just have to have an open mind and an open heart and an open kind of view on things. And sometimes, especially if people are trying to explain things to you, or you're just like, that doesn't make sense, if you just hop into their shoes or look into a problem just at a different angle, the solution's just you know, waiting right there to show its face. But so keep that in mind as you're going about your year and your days and everything, that something's not quite making sense, but you know in your gut that's like, hey, wait a second, something is ringing true right there. I just got to look at it. You just shift your perspective just a wee tiny little bit, and the solution, or like the enlightenment, kind of hits you like a ton of bricks. So that's the message for today, day 2 of 365 days of Angelito and Lily. Right, Lila? I know it's crazy, but whatever. We're not going to do no 30-day challenge, 90-day challenge. We're going to do 365 days of wisdom. So I'll leave you guys with that. If you want to come along with the ride, just hit the subscribe button or leave comments.